Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hello. We are back for Still Division Sunday, of course. Hello Lily, how you doing? Yeah, let's see how many people we can get to play with us today. Let's go and put together a. I was going to do a team game first again today and see if we can get the peeps. And then we'll jump into 10v10, probably. And then we'll do like maybe a 44 or a more 10v10s. We'll see how it goes. So if you'd like to join, feel free to jump in. We'll go, let's see, Vitebsk, bit of a classic map, and yes, I take a division suggestion for the Allied side. Going to change it at least from what we were on in case we're lacking suggestions. Ninth could be interesting. I think what I need to do with these is lower the vet a little bit. Especially in the late game. Make sure we have more available of those. Maybe we could change this to C as well. Put these in C. These bombers aren't actually that expensive. I could have just a bomber wing late game. Let's do more infanterist in the late game. And then BFB boys that? I know, right? Still Division Sunday is lacking. Am I live, by the way? It says I'm live, but Azrael, what's up? On YouTube it should be fine, but on Twitch on my stream manager it's so weird. It's like it's not working at all. Ah, there we go. What if you say you're not live? I mean, you replied, it's all good. And, I expect 10v10s first. I mean, I only did that the last couple of days because we were struggling to get people already. Yeah. How peak would a quality of life patch for Still Division 2 be? Dragging in deck builder changes in veterancy and vehicle, not requiring a unit to be moved and re-added. Yeah, but it's a lot of work for, like, not much gain, right, for them now. There'll probably be new patches in the future just for balance and general fixes and stuff, but I don't think they're going to be like developing Still Division 2 much more now, it seems. On Twitch you went live, then it seemed you went off, but then it came back. It might have actually been my fault then, maybe. Because it, like when I started the YouTube stream, maybe I did that. Alrighty, well, 3 more people and we'll get it underway. You had to refresh? Oh, that's weird. The plan today is to, do a 3v3. We'll see how many people we have, it's taking a little while. So we'll probably just jump into a 10v10 after this, and then we can maybe try and set up a 44, and then maybe another 10v10, something like that. Alright, cool. Ready up. Go. Feeling very alone here. What, on the YouTube stream? Where you're the only person watching. I know we got 4 viewers on the YouTube stream. We're all right. Welcome everyone. Poor Steel Division 2 got left in the dust. It really did. I am gonna be doing the campaigns hopefully soon. Yeah. Because we're getting through the Warno campaign. I would like to start another Steel Division campaign. We'll start another Warno campaign as well, most likely. I want to start the second South Ag campaign. So what will likely be happening in the weeks moving forwards is I'll have like at least 1 episode of each campaign per week. We'll just keep going with that. Maybe more of the new ones initially, but I also need to start doing more gameplay videos again, like the replays with the commentaries and stuff. Because we've had some really good games lately, especially on Warno. With like the new divisions and stuff, it'd be good to get some commentaries down. I haven't done one for a while. Turkey weekend, yeah, true. It is Thanksgiving weekend, so a lot of people are going to be away. A lot of people hanging out with family and stuff. Bruise 2. That. I guess I'll kind of go mid-ish then. We've got good coverage with the Reshitsa on the flanks of the hill if we get them into position, so that'll work out nicely. We'll do like a few of these Schneiders. We'll put one up here. We're gonna have one in the garden, one up on the hill. We've got one here that's pushing that or covering that road. And then I'm tempted to bring up all these Panzer IVs and stuff. We do like 3 horses, 3 T4s. And then we have the infantry basically supporting that. We'll do MG34 over here. Pop a PNL in there. Maybe a Vernatore Tilcare as well, and then up on the hill, I think Vernatore Moto, right? One, two. 3, 4. Couple pioneeri. Couple leaders. And then AA.
Da? Mă duc cât de repede pot. Domnule?
That'll do.
Gata de plecare, domnule.
Yeah, I don't know which roads they want to take. We'll just kind of keep everything centered around Junction.
Carul de război vă așteaptă, domnule.
Cool. How good/bad is Romanian television? I would say they're pretty good, to be honest. They're not so good like late game divisions, but they have a lot of like early to mid game power. I guess Corpor, you could say, is like quite a strong late game division, but yeah, the majority of the Romanian divisions are like kind of strong early mid, and generally their infantry is pretty good value. They got decent armor, and they got good AT. Those are sort of the things that are good about them. I guess this gun is pretty good as well. 8 round per minute rate of fire, 100mm artillery. Pretty nice. Hello, Big. How you doing? Yeah, I think they perform okay. Especially when they came out, they were very good relative to other infantry units. Was it like 4th Munter was like pretty strong because of all the snipers. And there was a meta for a while where, yeah, they were like some of the strongest in the game. Oh no, Nemesis vote on Tuesday. You're too late. Oh no, a dropper. Oh, come on, bro. Just as the game's gonna start. Savage. Wanna rehost? Man, I hate doing this, but. Oof. Yep, he's gone as well. Dodge. Gates of Hell DLC on Tuesday. I will be playing some Co3 soon. I was going to play it next week, but then I realized I wasn't streaming Friday and Saturday next week, so we won't have time. Because I'll be doing Broken Arrow Tuesday, Wednesday will be Warno, Thursday will be European Universalis, and then Sunday will be Still Division, obviously. So, alright, if we got people here, I don't mind making the game bigger. Let's just do 4v4 and then make it smaller for now, and then if we have the people we can is it the Gates of Hell DLC? Was it the British one? Was that right? Why did they drop? Did you drop? Man, that does look pretty glorious. Comet, Cromwell's Valentine, Stuart, Tetrarch. Some cruisers in there. Vickers. What's this thing called again? I can't remember what that's called. Matilda, Valentine. I don't remember what they're called. Got all the Churchill variants as well. Is it not the Bison is the German one, right? Or is there a UK Bison? Maybe. Bishop, that's it. Bishop, yeah. Now what's happening? Because Coco dropped first, so I'm a bit worried about starting it again and then dropping again. Well, yep, going well so far. Hello, Greed. How you doing? Still Division Sundays are like drawing blood from a stone these days. They really are. Oof. Should we just like fill the 10v10? Oh, it's already full now. Fuck. Embrace the Still Division has died. Sad day. And that is the case. There's like one other 10v10 running. It's close. It's so close. Holy fuck. Yeah, we could just 2v2 it, I suppose. Oh lord. What's the 2v2 map? Moving a Harasaya. We haven't done that for a while. Oh, Inquisitor doesn't want to do that. Oh, he's back. I don't know which map to do. Good 2v2 map. Be like Orsha East could be kind of interesting. Delta. Let's do Shadilza. 2v2. That'll do. Alright. Ready up. Let's go. I feel like Haru is okay. It is a bit like squish though. In a 2v2 it becomes a little bit grindy. Alright, let's do it. But really, he can wait till the next one. Because otherwise we have to get another person, right? It's not just Valdis, it'll be like Valdis and someone else with me, so we'll be waiting even longer again. I started the stream like 20 minutes ago. It was the first game. We're scraping a 2v2. Oof. It's rough. Is it happening today? Am I declaring that we do not do Steel Division Sunday anymore? I mean, who is Strategy Sunday? Because, man, it's painful. Like I said, it's like drawing blood from a stone to get these games going. I kind of want to play right side.
Gata să distrugem tancuri, domnule. Da, domnule. Mă duc cât de repede pot.
Not sure if we can get there, but we'll try.
Domnule?
Okay.
Ai nevoie de o cursă?
Jump here. Yeah.
Gata de transport.
Yeah.
Mă duc cât de repede pot. Gata de plecare, domnule. Mă duc cât de repede pot. Pregătiți de acțiune. Ai nevoie de o cursă? Taxiul e pregătit.
We'll have to
O
have
să te
that,
las
sure.
la aceste
Okay.
coordonate.
This is going to be a bit more of a tough map for this division. Now I think about it, it's kind of rough. I could try and like push up this hill. We obviously need to defend this.
Da? Încotro ne îndreptăm. O să te las la aceste coordonate. Gata de plecare, domnule. Da? O să te las la aceste coordonate. Gata de transport.
We'll do a little bit of a push up there. I don't know if this will work, but actually what I should do is make them come down that road.
Domnule? Da? O să te las la aceste coordonate. Ai nevoie de o cursă? Încotro ne
Get a
îndreptăm.
monster in here, and
O să te
then
las la aceste coordonate.
Hararashi maybe for the.
Încotro ne îndreptăm.
Alrighty. Guess that'll have to do.
Nimic de raportat. Domnule?
Like have fun. Hello, Hot Paul. How you doing? feel we fine. I haven't done a TV2 in a while. I don't know, like, I feel like the Black Friday sales, like, so last minute. I can't imagine a lot of people, or a lot of developers kind of signed up for that. Okay, good position early on. No, what's up? Super new to the channel and wanted to ask something about your posts. Do you have an upload schedule? Really enjoying your new Warners. Just at the moment, kind of no. I would like to. All I can say for the Warner campaign is it's like guaranteed 2 or 3 times a week. Yeah. But otherwise, there's no guarantee, really, when exactly. The only thing I will say is, like, my release time each day is roughly the same. So I release my videos at, like, anywhere between 5:15 and 6:15. Like, that's what I aim for.
Bang on!
Did that just bounce? Well, my good position's falling apart very quickly. I don't think he expected me to push across there. That's worked out quite nice. Yeah, so yeah, I would say if you look on the channel for a video between, like, I would say at 6:15 GMT, that is. And if there is a video, then yeah, there will be. And if there isn't, then it could be late, but most of the time it's like there's not going to be a video. That's like the only thing I can say right now if you want to keep up with it. But obviously I recognize that you don't want to have to check it all the time like that. Maybe I can push up here a little bit, although I'm pushing up like Sturmy, I guess. It's a bit awkward.
Și pregătite. Gata. I-am zdrobit. Fixați! Atenție! Fixați baionetele! Retragerea! Nu-l trezi pe Ivan. Unde aveți nevoie de noi? Se vede inamicul. Fiți gata. Informații pregătite. I-am zdrobit.
Alright, Shafters is taken care of. Let's just throw a couple of extra infantry over here.
Da, domnule. La atac! Mai la ordinele dumneavoastră, domnule.
He can't shoot at me because of elevation there, so that's kind of really good for us right now.
Da, domnule. Ioane, jos! Te recepționez tare și clar. Infanteriștii sunt pregătiți. Lovit! Domnule! Medic! Un anticar amorsat și pregătit. Bună lovitură! Bună lovitură! Gata să deschidem focul, domnule. 10 grade sus. Foc! Așteptăm ordinele. Medic!
Seriously, these martyrs have been ridiculous.
Carul de război vă așteaptă, domnule. Nu mai putem suporta. Mă duc cât de repede pot. La ordinele dumneavoastră.
I feel like I'm playing almost a 1v1 on this side, the way that it's playing out. Very weird.
Recepționez tare și clar. Medic! La ordinele dumneavoastră. Ne-au văzut. Da, domnule? Da. E plăcări. Vânătorul de care este pregătit. Avem pierderi. Încă unul. Dă-le foc. Căutăm brada.
I need some of what he has on his martyrs.
La Ivan. Căutăm brada. Bună lovitură! Bună lovitură! Ivan, îți face probleme? Cât de repede se poate. Care sunt ordinele noastre, domnule?
What is 2v2 if not 2v1s holding hands? Valdez, thanks for the gifted sub. Appreciate it.
Domnule. Cât de nasoală e aceea pe aici? Mă poziționez pentru atac. Ascult. Fixați baionetele. Avem ordine noi, comandante. Nu mai am muniție. Am ieșit terminat. Țintești puțin, ratezi cu puțin. O să ajung în curând. Ascult. Ioane!
Seriously? Did that just miss?
Ioane! Jos!
That miss.
Scoate-mă de aici! Toți să-și verifice muniția. Avem ordine, băieți.
Yeah. The fuck is that? Like a hello? It's like point blank. Ridiculous.
Infantiriștii sunt pregătiți.
Nice, yeah, guy.
Fixați baionetele.
Good stuff. Oh dear. Right, Echipa Assault. Get these over here, please. We'll do Infanterist. Let's just let that hit the Sturm Jäger, I guess.
Toată lumea afară. Dinamici în față. Am ieșit, terminat. Nu mai am muniție. Taci și ascultă la capitan. Sunt lovit. Taci și ascultă la capitan. Da, domnule. Avem un om lovit. Ioane, jos! Noi fixăm cui înconjurați. Dacă ne surprind chestia asta în mișcare, suntem terminați. Încotro ne îndreptăm. O să te las la aceste coordonate. Fii atent, dinamici în apropiere. Încă una și suntem terminați.
Your modders are on crack.
Da? Atenție la inamic. Dai motorul. Sunt lovit. Se vede inamicul. Gata.
Like, he only has on one vet as well.
Gata să-i bombardăm, domnule.
No, my 2 vet shit's just missing the whole time.
Medic! Da, capitane. Scoate-mă de aici! Medic! Se vede inamicul. Fiți gata. Ordonați. Medic! Echipa de recunoaștere este gata. Aștept coordonatele. Jurel, băieți, inamicul e aproape. Turbile sunt verificate și pregătite. Intrăm în teritoriul inamic. Jurel, băieți, inamicul e aproape. Intrăm în teritoriul inamic. Gata de transport. Trage la vedere. Medic! Abandonați vehiculul. Medic! Izbește întreaga zonă. Jurel, băieți, inamicul e aproape. Ascultăm. Foc și manevră. Pregătiți de acțiune. La dracu, mi-a trecut pe la ureche.
Seriously, it's like every shot is on. At least we fucking traded that time. What a joke. Holy shit.
Gata pentru artificii. Scoate-mă de aici. Retragerea. Noi suntem gata. Nu-l trezi pe Ivan. Ai fi orb fără noi. găsim. Mașina e pregătită, domnule. Echipa de recunoaștere este gata. Aici Aurel, am reperat inamicul. Așteptăm ordinul. Inamic în apropiere. Protejează drumul. Urcoaie la ordinele dumneavoastră, domnule. Ascult. Ascult. Atac, control.
If I can hit it with rockets, it should make it a lot easier for me.
Carul de război vă așteaptă, domnule. Medic!
Oh, come on.
Am o drumă în placări. Aveți o țintă, domnule? Aici o voi. Nu treci verifice muniție. Mergem la vânătoare. Da, domnule. Atenție la inamic. Hai să mergem. Da, domnule. Recepționat, căutăm și îi distrugem. Da, domnule. Înapoi, înapoi. Scoate-mă de aici. Suntem pregătiți, domnule. Infantiliștii sunt pregătiți. Domnule! Dacă există bolșevici acolo, îi vom găsi. Hai să ne oprim și să luăm ordinele, domnule.
Oh, fuck.
Dinamic reperat. Asigurat și încărcat, domnule.
An IG.
Da. E în flăcări. Sergentul 7 frații e rănit. Doar spuneți-ne ce să facem. Nu mai suportăm multe din astea. Echipa de recunoaștere este gata.
Infantry is going to be building up a lot.
Medic!
It's rough. It's very rough. You saw I have 2,100 hours in Tarkov. Yeah.
Abandonați vehiculul. Care sunt ordinele noastre, domnule?
Oh dear. Pretty sure the only streamer that doesn't get stream luck. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I think there are streamers that do and streamers that don't, and I'm just in the don't category.
Domnule, suntem gata să distrugem tancuri. Sergentul 7 frații e rănit. Artileria la ordinele dumneavoastră. Înaintează cu atenție la flancuri. Artileria la ordinele dumneavoastră. Toată lumea afară. Nu treci verifice muniție. Infantiliștii
There was just like too much bad shit going on for a while there. Just no luck at all for a very, very long time. And it's just crushed me. It really has. Like all my Panzer IVs dying, tomatoes. It's just fucking awful. And these AT guns, man, as well. Oh. Calm down, boys.
Nu mai putem suporta. Reglăm pe țintă. Recepționez. Terminat. Mă duc cât de repede pot. Așteptăm coordonatele pentru deschiderea focului. Dacă există bolșevici acolo, îi vom găsi. Ioane, jos! Ascultăm.
Fuck's sake.
Drumurile sunt verificate și pregătite.
There's another AT gun at the moment.
probleme?
Să mergem să vânăm bolșevici.
10 grade sus, foc! Aveți o țintă, domnule? Inamic în apropiere, protejează tunul. Medic! Așteptăm ordinele, capitane.
I don't really have like good support at range. I guess we could do like Kalash there, maybe.
Gata să-i bombardăm, domnule.
Did that?
Reglăm pe țintă.
I'm running over hills into Sturmy boys, pretty rough.
Artileria la ordinele dumneavoastră. Gata să-i bombardăm, domnule. Scoate-mă de aici! Aveți ordine, capitane?
Like even with mortar support, it's gonna be really, really rough.
Ioane, jos! Doar spuneți-ne ce să facem. Înaintează cu atenție la flancuri. Scoate-mă de aici!
Are we winning? Absolutely not.
Inamici în față.
Absolutely not.
Domnule?
Trage la vedere.
Așteptăm ordinele, capitane. Izbește întreaga zonă. Așteptăm coordonatele pentru deschiderea focului. Avem ordine, băieți. Infanteriștii sunt pregătiți.
Aici cobori.
Doar spuneți-ne ce să facem.
Sure.
Medic!
Mă duc cât de repede pot.
Aveți o țintă, domnule? Nu mai putem suporta! Ioane, jos!
Trage la vedere.
Gata să-i bombardăm, domnule. Nu mai putem suporta! Tunurile sunt verificate și pregătite.
Toată lumea afară.
Reglăm pe țintă. Plutonul este format și pregătit. Scoate-mă de aici!
Wow. It's a couple of rushes out there.
Grupa e la ordinele dumneavoastră, domnule. Izbește întreaga zonă.
Ascultăm.
And on the HE on that as well.
Infanteriștii sunt pregătiți. Am înțeles. Ne oprim. Scoate-ne de aici, acum! Așteptăm coordonatele pentru deschiderea focului. Așteptăm ordinele, capitane.
Yeah, as soon as the cannon battery starts hitting me, I'm dead.
Grupa e la ordinele
It's
dumneavoastră.
over at that point.
Sergentul Ștefan e rănit.
Let's just make sure this guy. That's
Gata să deschidem focul, domnule? Încă unul și-a luat-o. Medic! Inamici în față.
Am încălzit motorul. Așteptăm. Cercetașii la ordin.
Medic!
Domnule?
Suntem loviți!
Da, domnule?
Control îndreptăm. Șofer, bagă viteză. Inamici în față.
not go through. Yeah.
Sunt lovit.
Big
Da,
GG's.
domnule. Aveți nevoie de o pereche de ochi în plus, domnule?
Domnule, toată lumea afară.
Avem ordine, băieți. Dați și ascultă de la capitan. Dă-mi binoclul, soldat. Dacă există bolșevici acolo, îi vom găsi. Înapoi, dar vom pasa către inamic. Da, domnule. Credeți că suntem un tank? Gata să-i bombardăm, domnule. Tunurile sunt verificate și pregătite. Trage la vedere. Nu mai am muniție. L-am nimerit. Aveți nevoie de o pereche de ochi în plus, domnule? Dă-mi binoclul, soldat. Așteptăm ordinul. Medic! Suntem operaționali. Izbește întreaga zonă. Scoate-ne de aici, acum!
Tough. Tough game.
Ioane, jos!
Really was. We had a really good start, but it just didn't hold. After those miners just destroyed me. Rough.
Domnule! Nu mai putem suporta! Ioane, jos! Toți să-și verifice muniția. Reglăm pe țintă.
Încotro ne îndreptăm. O să te las la aceste coordonate.
Aveți nevoie de o pereche de ochi în plus, domnule?
Încotro ne îndreptăm. O să te las la aceste coordonate.
Scoate-mă de aici! Echipa de recunoaștere este gata. Lovit!
Mă duc cât de repede pot.
Inamic în apropiere! Protejează tunul! Aveți o țintă, domnule?
Cât de repede pot. Toată lumea afară.
Mișcări, băieți, inamicul e aproape. Suntem pregătiți, domnule. Încă unul și-a luat-o.
I was hoping that the sniper suppression would be a bit more there, but it really wasn't.
Totul este format și pregătit.
O să te las la aceste coordonate.
Nu mai am muniție. Nu mai putem suporta. Sunt lovit. Ce să facem? Ioane, jos! Am încălzit motorul, așteptăm. Atacă! Ne-au văzut! Este mort. Suntem pregătiți, domnule. SOS! SOS! Recepționat.
Boy. If he's like out of nowhere.
Am localizat dinamicul. Fiți gata.
I have like no AA. Stop
Gata
this.
să deschidem focul, domnule. Să dispărem de
Fighters aren't doing anything.
Medic! I-am făcut bucăți. Salutând, capitanul, îl faci o țintă pentru bolșevici. Trebuie să dispărem de aici.
Încotro ne îndreptăm.
Oh, Marty died.
Mă duc cât de repede pot.
It's all gone. It's all gone.
Sunt lovit. Grupa e la ordinele dumneavoastră, domnule. Jos! Înapoi! Înapoi! 07, frații, e rănit.
Așteptăm ordinele, capitane.
Bitte, nicht schießen!
I wonder how much pen this is actually going to have. We got 15% penetration. Oh, YOLO, I guess. Okay. It's a pen.
Încă unul și-a luat-o. Da? Suntem loviți.
See, look at hits this too. Every hit. Bam, bam, dead, dead. Why can't I do that? Just my Panzer IV was like, nah. Nah, I'm good. What a joke.
Aveți o țintă, domnule? SOS! SOS! Nu mai am muniție.
I might be able to kill that with the IAR. Yeah,
Așteptăm
I
ordinul.
did already hit it once.
Toată lumea afară.
Spune, control! O să explodeze! Spune, control! Am plecat de aici! I-am stropit!
Please. Oh, you're kidding me, bro. Okay, thank God for that. It's like I'm clearly sat on the back of it for freaking ages.
Da, să trăiți.
Crikey.
Capul jos!
Gata de transport.
Capul jos!
Ordonați.
Ne-ar fi de folos niște muniții, domnule.
Echipa de recunoaștere este gata.
Avem locomotiv!
Așteptăm ordinul. Hai să ne oprim și să aruncăm o privire în jur.
Scoate-mă de aici! Infantiliștii sunt pregătiți.
Hai să ne oprim și să aruncăm o privire în jur.
Aveți o țintă, domnule?
Răzgarde! L-am nimerit.
Aveți o
Bom.
țintă, domnule?
Oh, God. Okay, sure.
Mă duc cât de repede pot. Ivan îți face probleme?
Well, GG.
Încă unul și-a luat-o!
Strong early, shit late. As it goes, I guess. Rough. Those martyrs just ripped me a new one. I don't know what you gave to those martyrs, but it wasn't fun. What the fuck? How'd the Jaeger Pioneer score that many anti-power assaults? What? Also, this 150 wasn't missing either. Crikey. Good fun. Yeah, maybe a bit more aggression would be good, because I shouldn't have to deal with like as many of ND's units. At the start of the game, I was bumping in. I thought I was playing against ND because ND was like putting his IGs and crap over here. Yeah. Yeah, I think in that situation, Inquisitor, instead of like sending stuff to my side that gets like killed because you can't like pay attention to both sides, it'd be better if you just like you push harder on your side, right? Because if it's looking bad for me, then it's probably most of the time it will be because there's like more stuff there, which is fine, but it also means that there's going to be less stuff on the other side of the map, so you can get harder. Right, let's just, I guess, jump into a 10v10, or unless we have enough people for a 44, let's just quickly open up a 44 and see what's up. How many people we got? The Valley of Death. I was told not to play one last time. Did you play 9th Infantry? I chose 9th Infantry. I was like, oh, this is a bit different. Haven't played this for a while. Went away. Got 0 AA. Am I gonna discuss it now? Yeah. Yeah. You'd be like that. Oops. I mean, 28th is like meta 1v1, I imagine, at the moment. Looks like we're getting there on players. I say meta 1v1 as if there's probably still a 1v1 scene. Like, Steel Division League doesn't exist anymore. I think they're doing, there is another server that's doing Steel Division tournaments. I think I had a message about one. I need to message back people. You messaged me about it? Oh, the person from Fob HQ. Wondering if you'd be interested in taking part in the 3v3 tournament. Yeah, so apparently there is still some. Yeah, Fob HQ, exactly. Do we get the VFB together? Maybe you, ND, and Valda should join. Someone wants to switch, feel free, by the way. Yeah, he's probably making a good point. There's no point in playing if it's just going to be a 10-minute spot stomp. Not sure how good we would fare. I think like if we were on comms, you know, I think the VFB did amazingly well against foxes, right? So I think in like a proper tournament, like or a tournament against like people who aren't foxes, I think we'd do pretty well. Yeah, I mean, we'd beat everyone but foxes probably. I don't know. I think that they're good. Alright, ready up. Let's do it. Maverick, yeah, true. Get a bit of Kessel out. Maverick 15th as well. I don't even know what that consists of. Is that just like a Churchill Phase B spam? Gonzo's old. Also, yeah, MP40s are really good now as well, yeah. MP40s got buffed the patch before MP44s got buffed, so I think. But yeah. So Jaegers are even better than they used to be as well, just because of that. All the Churchills in B, so they arrive by C instead of the end of the game. Yeah, got a point. You got a point there. Gosh, what do I do with Kessel? Yeah, maybe? I want to go here. Poor Blitzkrieg on the open with his third Fauschmega. I'll go here. Go down with third, I guess. Well, this map isn't that good. I quite like this map. I do quite like this map. I think the way that the valley works on this map is actually quite well designed. I just wish that it extended a little bit more to the left. Because there's a lot of like pushing on this side of the map, right? But it's like right hugging the edge of the map. If it was a bit wider, it would be so much better. Like right side as well, like you could easily just make this part of the map. And that would be really good. Like why do they have all of this here? If they're not going to have it as part of the map. You don't even have to move the flags, just have it as an area where you can use to flank. What's happening there? Notice. That's okay. Never mind. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Ignore me. Drinks in the forest. Worst map in the game. Autobahn? You think Autobahn's a holler? I don't know. I've had some pretty good games on that map. It just needs the right divisions. Probably the worst map in the game. I think the ones with the bridges are probably the worst. Like Krupa.
Hat jemand ein Taxi bestellt?
I've always hated that map.
Taxi, dort müssen wir hin.
I got him.
Oder schneit.
Area 44 is back. Yeah, I mean we had the people, so why not? Only reason I did was doing the 10v10s is because we had a couple weeks where which like no one turned up, so we didn't have anyone to play.
Wie lautet Ihr Befehl, Hauptmann?
It's definitely getting to the point where I'm gonna have to consider doing something else on a Saturday.
An dieser Position müssen wir raus. Hat jemand ein
Or on a Sunday, sorry. Like I said, we might make it like strategy Sunday, and then maybe we do like a poll for like which strategy game to play.
Wie lautet Ihr Befehl, Hauptmann?
And it'd probably be a poll between like Still Division 2, Warno, Broken Arrow, and how many heroes maybe?
Zu Ihren Diensten, Herr Kommandant.
I guess it would also depend like what I'd also done in the week, but
Taxi, dort müssen wir hin. Jawohl.
I don't know if I want to push here or if I want to push here. I feel like this is easier to push than this because you're covered from the hill all the time. Let's just do Brandenburger. We'll grab. Oh, this doesn't have smoke.
Jawohl.
Oh,
Hauptmann. Hoch auf dem gelben Wagen. Taxi, dort müssen wir hin.
I think Beshanovice is pretty bad as well. Again, it's all the ones with like the rivers that like really chokehold the map. Autobahn zur Hölle is the name of the map. It's in Highway of Death. It's like the one that like Eugen does in every single game. Like what game? I think it was European Escalation had a Highway of Death, and then or like a highway map at least, and then they did it in what was still in Land Battle and Warhammer Dragon. Then they put it in Still Division, and they kind of have it in Warno now.
An alle Einheiten, Feind gesichtet.
Zu Ihren Diensten, Herr Kommandant.
Oh, I didn't actually put any infantry into the town. That's a bit of a mistake on my part.
Panzervernichtungstrupp bereit.
Absetzen, sofort. Wollen Sie mitfahren?
Ah, cheeky.
Ja, Hauptmann.
We shall rectify that.
Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze. Viel Feind, viel Ehr. Können es kaum erwarten. Betrachten Sie diesen Auftrag als erledigt. Für uns ist kein Auftrag zu schwer, kein Kampf zu hart.
Melden uns zum Dienst, Herr Kommandant.
Rückwärts, Marsch! Kamerad am Boden, Sunny! Geben Sie uns ein Ziel! Gut gemacht, Schütze!
Kill.
Könntest kaum erwarten. Kamerad am Boden! Sunny! Knall sie ab!
Really? You go do me like that? The freaking super pin 17 pounder just does that?
Neue Aufträge?
This is a cursed day. What is going on? I mean, that thing had like 10% chance to hit. What the hell?
Jagdpanzer bereit. Absetzen. Vorwärts, aber gib mir Morphium.
Veselova. Gosh, I can't even think what that map is.
Wir haben keine Granaten mehr. Gib mir Morphium.
Alright, we can probably have these move up.
Jawohl. Marschbereitschaft hergestellt. Kampflos gehen wir nicht unter. Ich höre, Herr Hauptmann.
I need like I might bring the Bannerburger after like to the road.
Sonderformation bereit.
It's like a toxic relationship where your girlfriend's trying to like you know, purposefully do bad shit so that you break up with her.
Melden uns zum Dienst, Herr Kommandant. Auf, Soldaten. Wir sind bereit, Herr Kommandant.
Yeah. Toxic. Wouldn't know what that like.
Bereit im Vorfeld. Bereit machen.
But you like it. Oh gosh. That song's like, love the way it hurts. It's like, I don't remember what it's actually called. Afternoon from Alberta, Canada. What's up, dude? How you doing? I know that proxy as well. Let's get my martyr down here. We're making progress slowly in the town, so that's good. I don't know if I can get up here, but I can try. Once the Panzer IV arrives, it should be good. I really don't like how long it takes the Stür to aim. It's so slow. I just realized I'm playing against the 15th player over here. That's why one of those AT guns are running all over the place. Makes sense now. Game's even at the moment though in terms of flags. If I can get my recon into that church. I'm not going to put anything else in the church because I don't want them to shoot it.
Auf der Suche nach Beute. Auf geht's. Bei Sichtkontakt Feuer nach eigenem Ermessen. Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört!
Ruhe, erhört.
Oh no. Falling apart.
Infanterie bereit. Zu Ihren Diensten. An dieser Position müssen wir raus. Zweiter Zug einsatzbereit. Lass mich raus! Ich will nach Hause! Lass mich gehen!
Herr Kommandant? Tonnenschwarze! Bereit für die Jagd!
Go on, Marder. Chew him up. Oh, the spawning crit. Gross.
Ja, Hauptmann?
Maybe Marder's just super OP at the moment.
Feuer! Nebel! Ausweichen! Bereit für den Transport.
Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört!
Bereit, Herr Hauptmann. Sanitäter!
Wir müssen hier raus!
Haha, das hat
Should
gesetzt.
get some AA up, just in case. He will have like typhoons at some point. We don't want to be messing with that. Off the road.
Haha, das hat gesessen. Sanitäter! Ja, Sturmführer?
Marschbereitschaft hergestellt. Ich höre. Wahre Gefechtsgeschwindigkeit. Wir wurden getroffen! Tonnenschwarze!
Makes such a weird noise. Just missed twice.
Aber schließt die Flanken.
Wenn wir nah genug rankommen, knacken wir sie. Speer bereit.
Alright. Do I have smoke now? I do. Alright, let's go for like Kegi Vidas. Looks like I need more AA as well.
Zieh den Arsch an.
Rot 6, kampfbereit.
Feind gesichtet.
Befehle, Kommandant?
Playing like some sort of wave defense mode here with all these honey Stewarts coming in.
Stop firing!
Semi-runnable guy. Pioneers over here. I also want a commander. Just getting blasted.
Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
Sprenggranaten geladen. Feuer bereit. Verstanden. Aufspüren und vernichten. Kampflos gehen wir nicht unter. Rot 1 an alle. Funküberprüfung. Kommen. Geschütz wird auf Ziel ausgerichtet. Den Feind nehmen wir im Handstreich. Wir brauchen Artillerieunterstützung, verdammt! Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur Blut.
Let's das.
Feind vernichtet. Wahrer Gefechtsgeschwindigkeit. Sonderformation bereit. Wie wäre es mit Trommelfeuer?
Alright, time for the Heggy. And we'll do a couple more Unstrikes.
Verstanden.
Oof.
Vorsichtig, Männer, der Feind ist in der Nähe.
Don't stay in front of the Panzer. Oh god. 6-pounder. Don't do that.
Ja, Kommandant. Sprenggranaten geladen. Feuer bereit. Haben wir das schon unter Ihnen? Flak bereit. Vorwärts, Männer. Aber seid schussbereit.
Church has arrived. They have. Indeed.
Für uns ist kein Auftrag zu schwer. Kein Kampf zu hart. Mehr Feuerkraft gefällig? Ja, Juli.
Feind gesichtet.
Zieht Grad nach oben. Feuer. Jawohl. Taxi, dort müssen wir hin. Mehr Feuerkraft gefällig? Den Feind nehmen wir im Handstreich.
Oops. That's not what I meant to do.
Wir müssen ran an den Feind.
Zweiter Zug einsatzbereit.
Wie immer, keine Gefangenen.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle?
Was sind Ihre Befehle? Panzer 1. Ja, Raumführer.
gonna close the door on that left side. So we need like an AT gun here, and then an AT gun here, and then you can basically stop all the reinforcements from coming into the town. So into the forest, sorry, not the town. So we're gonna put a couple more there, just back those up. Catch you there, Tommy. It's like the swarm of Belgium, yeah, again, it's great.
Hat jemand ein Taxi bestellt?
So this is what happens when like one person isn't applying enough pressure, or because you can start double teaming other people. And all these corners just getting wrecked. Oh, the wall of bashing. Crazy. I'll have a couple head up here with the Shrek. This Shrek can go like this. Okay, good.
Please, don't shoot.
Big surrender.
Lahm zum Gefecht.
Haha, das hat gesetzt.
Kamerad am Boden. Sunny.
Run! You're gonna get burned to death.
Was sollen wir tun?
Run! Huge. Big ambush.
Was sollen wir tun?
Let's have that one go with those. Yeah, the crocodiles. It's too immobile. You'd think that like crocodiles would be good for like trying to push through a situation like that because of the flames they have, but yeah. Fortunately not many tanks are really very good at dealing with light cover.
Panzerabwehrtrupp kampfbereit. Zu Befehl. Gute Arbeit, Lichtschütze. Wie lauten die Befehle?
Can't be keeping with 250 online. Could like never ever get a game.
Wir müssen ran an den Feind. Los, formiert euch, hier nach.
Alright, that's job done. We'll leave another one there and the rest can head this way.
Zu Ihren Diensten, Herr Kommandant.
Literally just brutal now. One. Through.
Halte Ausschau nach feindlichen Flugzeugen.
Okay. Like a crocodile or something? Oh no, it's just an off-map boy.
Panzervernichtungstrupp bereit.
Jawohl.
Well, this is probably the most total of total victories I've seen in a while. That was rough. Holy moly. Well, you did your best, Andy. You did your best. This chap did alright. Fourth Canadian guy was going positive on that side. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately a little bit. Alrighty, well. Looks like we're going to be waiting a while for a 10v10. Let's fill up Shidrin, shall we? And I'll take a division suggestion for the Allied side. Good to see so many people here though today. Thank you for joining me for Still Division Sunday. I have been considering for a little while now to maybe not do Still Division Sunday anymore, which would be really sad. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Get a wall of Achilles and 17 pounds. Neither of us were making ground. Yeah, it looked like a good fight on that side. Looked like a good fight. Every time I looked over, it was pretty close. There was also like random like Churchills in there. Second New Zealand. Does RT have the same impact in Still Division 2 as it does in Broken Arrow? It can, depending on the unit, but not really. Like the thing is with everything in Broken Arrow is very lethal. You know, like you hit like a cluster hits a tank 3 times, it's dead, right? Or I guess like HE is like 3 times and dead. But the thing is in Still Division 2, it works kind of differently because dispersion's so much bigger. So if you get lucky, like a 200mm artillery piece can just 2-shot a tank. You can even 1-shot light tanks, right? If it direct hits. But it's like way more RNG. So I would say it has the same impact, but it's less frequent. and more like luck dependent. Like for example, in this game, you can get off map, which is like bring in a vehicle and then it will call in like an artillery strike on an area, and that can be insanely effective. There's also like the Kagura, which is like big artillery train. You can use that as an off map and it will just obliterate things. That's what my sub emote is, if anyone wants to show him. Yeah, it's the it's the Kagura. The player dude will not touch multi anymore. Good job. I seem like he was having a good time in the lobby, at least. Nico.
Bang
there
on.
it is. There it goes. Boom. See, that's the Kagura. It's strong. It's strong. Thank you, Nico, for the 10 months Prime. Thank you. Good timing. Good timing. And also, yeah. I love they said "What's up?" because every time somebody plays the duck emote, it's usually because they've just come into the stream. So that really threw me off because I was like thinking to myself after I said that, I was like, I know you've been chatting already. Could someone show me one more time? I missed it. This guy. Yeah, guys, come on. We need another sub to show him. See, it's a hype train as well. Twitch knows, dude. We got like 1 Prime and Twitch is like, hype train. Oh, it's so dumb. I was actually on this map as well. This town over on the left side. How we doing? Wow. It's rough, dude. There's like one other 10v10 working right now. Actually, there's actually 2 10v10s going at the moment, which is more than it was earlier. Right, there we go. You ready? You ready?
Bang
you ready?
on.
Bam! I'll get it. Absolutely smash the town to pieces. Thank you, Pete, for the 14-month Prime. Thank you very much. Nah, what you should have said, Bins, is that you didn't see it, and so we need another sub. But yeah, it's really cool when it works. The only trouble with that artillery piece in particular is in order to call it in, you use like a little plane, and the plane can very easily be shot down. So you usually get like 1 attempt, and if you're lucky, you get 2. It's very strong when it hits the mark. It does take forever to call in, so if somebody sees it coming, then yeah, most of the time you can move out of the way in time if you know roughly. You can kind of guess sometimes where people are going to put stuff. Like if it's in a town, for example, it's kind of obvious like where it's going to go. They're going to target the center of the town to do the most damage and pin the most units. But yeah. Anyway, hopefully that answers your question. There are some pretty big artillery pieces in this game as well. So a good example is the 26th Guards. This is probably the biggest on-map artillery piece in the game. 280mm howitzer. It does 14 damage. It can basically 2-shot any tank in the game. But it is quite easy to kill. There's also the 203. There's the Morsa as well. Actually, is it the biggest? is the biggest. It's that big German gun. I don't remember what division that's in. 25th, maybe? This one. Pretty big gun as well. That's 220 mil though. Still, gonna two-shot tank if it direct hits. It can one-shot a tank if it direct hits, if the tank has already taken some damage. Because the way that damage works in this game is like, there's no health bars, but there's like hidden health stats for tanks. So like heavy tanks have 12 health, medium tanks have 10 health, and light tanks have 8 health. So most things one-shot a light tank in terms of AT. Actually, some vehicles have 6 health as well, I think. But yeah, if this direct hits like a light tank, it's basically going to kill it almost every time. Looks like a circus cannon. It's not far off. It's not far off. Thing is, even like normal artillery can kill tanks very easily if you're hitting it. So, for example, like you think something like a King Tiger, right? If you look at 21st Panzer, King Tiger is one of the strongest tanks in the game, but it has like 12 health, right? So if you keep hitting it with artillery, it's still going to die just as easy as any other tank. So you've got to keep these moving around, otherwise they become big targets for artillery. Technically a French gun. Yeah. Oh, Heart Neck. That's the other one. Yeah, the big one in Heart Neck. That's cool. Booper Heart Neck. Yeah, the Morsa. Yeah, this is the one that I actually use quite a lot. Or would use more than the other one. Another big gun. Yeah. Guess we're chilling for a bit until the other one ends. I guess is where we're at right now. Return running games on. It could be a while. Sad times. I guess we're booting up a bit of Europa Universalis while we're waiting. Play some of the England campaign I got going. Dropped out of the early game to join this one. That was probably a bad idea. Probably would have been better for you to stay in that one. Let me see. Game graphics windowed. Englando. The stream in a stream. Yeah, like, ironically, might be a good idea to stay in that game and then just, like, tell me when it's nearly done. Alright, well, for those of you who haven't been keeping up with the Europa Universalis 4 saga, I've been enjoying it a lot. So this is the playthrough that I play. Well, I was playing last weekend in times where we were waiting for 10v10s, but it's also the game that I play in my own time. Because I played the Venice one on stream. So this one's going relatively well. We're just exploring the new world. I'm putting together some territory in the Caribbean. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of like the way that these are called, like Baracoa. Like it's the colony of Baracoa. It's a weird colony name. Yeah. If we look at diplomatic map mode, so blue is personal union. So we're in a personal union with Scotland, Denmark, Castile, and Provence, I guess it is. And then green is my land, so all that. I'm slowly selling this land to Denmark, and then we have the dark green, which is vassals. So we basically own France. I have a little Catholic stronghold in Morocco, and we also have like all this colonial stuff happening down in Africa. Yeah, we're number 2 great power in the world at 1511. I would say that this campaign's going pretty well. Yeah, we are only the cultural hegemon though, which is interesting. Bohemia has more money than me. Bohemia has more men than me. Apparently, Austria has a way more diplomatic reputation than I do. And Belgium has way more ships than I do. Interesting. My income is kind of weird in this campaign. I guess I'm kind of like spending so much money on colonies. There was at one point where I was spending like 330 on cost of colonies. It was crazy. I need to probably lower the power of the lords a bit so that we can get the crown power. It's like the biggest thing that I need to sort out right now is this stuff. But I can't really revoke from the lords because it costs too much. I don't even know what I was doing next in this campaign. Oh, we're attacking Mali. We're in a war with Mali. Okay, well, that's what's happening right now. I think my colony declared war on Mali. So we're kind of doing that for them. Hi, Dr. Fresh, how you doing? We're still 9 out of 20 on the... Oh my god, it's taking forever. Oh, Lily joined us. Hey. Get the peeps in here. I think I'm also slowly developing all of Normandy. Like, maxed out all the RGOs in Normandy because my control here is pretty good. Are elephants early KTs or just early elephants? Elephants are just elephants. Elephants work kind of different to KTs, and because you can't really push with an elephant like you can with a KT, just because of them being self-propelled guns. I think the next thing for me to do is actually annex Scotland. I reckon we could annex them. It wouldn't take too long. You've got to be 190 in order to do that. That's crazy. I don't think it would take too long. Can I play 2 separate games at the same time on my PC? Oh yeah, my PC is like insane. This PC, when I got it, was like the best you could buy, the best consumer PC you could buy at the time, like in terms of parts. So yeah, it was a pretty big investment, but it was good investment. So it's a pretty beastly PC. Users need to come down here. Why can you not come down there? Oh, I didn't have the Navy selected. Mine was a good PC 6 years ago. I mean, I built this, what, like 2-3 years ago now? I built it on stream. Do you guys remember that? And then we had that problem where it wouldn't fit in my case. Because the 40 series graphics card was massive. Yeah, it was like 2 years ago, I guess, yeah. I mean, I made it work in the end. It is in my old case, right? I'll try to put it in my newer case, but it's fine. It's really good now because I have like double water cooling. It's got a water cooled graphics card and a water cooled CPU. So, and they're on separate radiators, so it's like crazy efficient. It's not efficient in terms of electricity at least, but it's efficient in cooling. Are you still with that same girl that you were with 8 years ago when you used to play Steel Division Normandy 44 and she used to get upset when you were streaming? Oh my god. That's funny. My current girlfriend would love that comment. No, I'm not. No. I'm trying to think, like, it's 8 years ago who that would have even been. I don't think I really ever had a girlfriend who, like, didn't want me to stream at all, right? It's just... Oh, we're getting to this point. I just did this in the Venice campaign. Fuck. I guess we could probably shift. Because with Lutheran you can tax more. Historically accurate, right? But yeah, no, I'm not with that. I've moved in with my current girlfriend, and things are great, to be honest. So all good there. Well, this is kind of just turned into an E5 stream until we get this going. Let's have a quick look. Still fighting for a while. Yeah, I think we're basically just going to wait until that ends and then we're good. It's a shame. It's a real shame. The thing is, the viewer count's been great today. I mean, we went over 100 viewers on Steel Division Sunday, which is fantastic, but don't have the players in-game, unfortunately. So the content's really kind of dry. Today was, like I said, it was like drawing blood from a stone, it really was. What I'll probably do is maybe we'll set up a poll for next week, and if people vote for Steel Division again, we'll do it. But if something else gets voted for, then maybe we'll do that instead. I think whether it be like, I'll probably do like a not Broken Arrow on a Sunday because I feel like that's blasphemy. But we could do like O3, Warno, or Steel Division. Like those would be like the choices, and then we can do one of those. Lollardy. Max literacy is actually kind of nice, but peasant power. Power to the peasants! I don't want power for the peasants because that's going to screw my tax big time. Yeah, we could switch it to Warno Sunday. Anyway, just... Have I played the new Co 3? No, I haven't. No. I have heard... Well, when I saw Hans, his title said it was good. Sea Power Sunday has a ring to it. Certainly has a ring to it. I would like to do more sea power. I think I'll just stick to the videos, to be honest, for that. How are we doing for pop here? Because I was using Somerset for a long time to fuel my colonial ambitions. Oh, we got there. There we go. Cool. Nice. We can send them people from Lincolnshire. Let me just create these. All right. Why is Broken Arrow on a Sunday blasphemy? Because it's... I don't know. I think it was supposed to be the Warno killer, right? And therefore it's a direct enemy of any Eugen Systems game. So Division Sunday has been a thing for like 6-7 years. So playing a game that is not like a well-renowned game on a Sunday instead of Steel Division 2 would be bad. I don't feel like Broken Arrow has good enough reputation to replace Steel Division 2 on a Sunday. Basically. Yeah, it's not a worthy successor. Yet. I mean, they might recover it one day. I mean, Co 3 was that for a while, but I feel like Co 3 seemed to have redeemed itself pretty well. So, yeah. I'm gonna go over the hell, I guess. Stellaris Sunday. We have Stellaris Saturday when I do it. Yeah, not Stellaris Sunday. We do Stellaris Saturday. But we should do another game at some point. The reason I haven't done another Paradox weekend, or like a Stellaris Sunday, Saturday, whatever, is because of the instability. Like, they released like the new patch for Stellaris, right? And then apparently it was really unstable. So I didn't want to like play on stream. We get like halfway through like an 8-hour playthrough and then not be able to play anymore. That would really suck. So I just didn't do it. And same with Europa Universalis. Like, I expected Europa Universalis 5 to be a bit more multiplayer friendly, but it's really not, right? I think it would be fun to do, but it would be something that we'd have to do over a long period of time with some committed people. I don't know who would be interested in doing that, but I wouldn't mind doing a multiplayer day every week for Europa Universalis, like 4 hours of multiplayer. But the people who you would have to commit to it, right? I wouldn't want to have like people join and then not play the rest. That's the issue.
I hear you loud and clear.
Just get the rest of the stewards out. Do a couple of scouts. I'll have one go on that side and one can just come up here. I think multiplayer E5 would be really fun. I also think like the wars in that game are a bit more multiplayer friendly than E4 was, because like E4, if you lost a war in E4, it was like almost like your game was over for the rest of the time, because you would just get eaten up by whoever beat you the first time. Whereas I feel like in E5 you have way more chances because it takes way more wars. Do you guys ever use mods when playing Solar Division? No. I mean, now it's even worse than it was before, where like there's just not enough people, right? Have to get multiple people to download a mod. It isn't happening. Oh shit! That was a good bombing strike, wasn't it? Crikey! I just realised her entire opener is dead. That's a lot of flames.
Bang
Buddy,
on.
thanks for the 10-month Prime. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm also like a bit concerned about how stable EU5 multiplayer would be. It's kind of laggy. You'd have to play on like 2-speed. It would be such a slow game. Okay, well, I definitely can't peek that. So many like big tanks. There's a young panther over here. We've got 2 panthers in front of us. I watched a 30-man multiplayer and they could play on 4-speed. Oh wow. Okay. Interesting. Huh. 4-speed seems a bit much. Like if you could play through the whole campaign on like 3-speed, it would be fine. Maybe like 4-speed if there's no wars. Like 3-speed wars are still pretty fast though. But thanks for saying. Yeah, most of what I know about how stable things are is usually based on anecdotes, like from players. So like with Stellaris, it was all just like comments I saw and stuff of people saying, "Oh, the game's super unstable in multiplayer right now," or like people in the chat were saying the same. But if you know of a case where that has been stable enough to do 4-speed, then that's pretty good. My poor Stuart's just got no value at all. that's a shame.
What's up, Captain?
The Tetrarch blank. There's a P4 and a S35 there. Just make sure that comes across here. Drive it over. Yeah, I would say the Stuarts have certainly recovered themselves a little bit there, or redeemed themselves, I would say. The Sherman did most of the work, they were killing them. Sherman took the kill shots, I think. I think I'm going to get a 25 pounder so that we can start thinking away at some of this stuff. Definitely need a leader for these AT guns. They're going to be effective. These little Tetrarch blobs running around there. Even if that Stug is just eating them.
Bitte, nicht schießen!
Will deploy in this position.
I'm going to move this one here. Oh, come on. That is a very fun Panzertrek. Let's do it.
Είμαστε επιχειρησιακοί. 10 μήνες πάνω. Πυρ.
Bitte, nicht schießen!
Δεν έχω να αναφέρω τίποτα. Ας ελπίσουμε ότι ο Χάμς δεν θα μας εξπεριτά. Good night.
Well, Mars is certainly making progress until the Panthers turn up. Pen? Beth. Underrated OP unit, yeah, it has been very, very good at it. Without that, we would have no eyes whatsoever.
Πυροβολικός στις διαταγές σας.
instructions, sir.
Jeep Commander. Interesting. I think I'm gonna have to. I'll have to off map the far side of this town, this hill. We will drop that there, and maybe we can get some hits in. This thing's going elsewhere. Oh, we completely pushed them out of the town. The hill's under our control as well. It seems like there's just a lot of concentration over here. There's so many mortars. Like, look at all these mortars. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There was like 2 more here. 5, 6 radio mortars, just constantly firing. If I just keep firing it across the road, I can just keep hitting like the transports and stuff, right? So it's just going to slow them down regardless. It would, even if it doesn't kill stuff. But maybe there's better targets. Taking the Pack 43 out, taking some of this AA out. Same game engine that does Broken Arrow? No. Broken Arrow is on Unity. This is the Iris Zoom engine, which is made by Unity Systems, and they make Warno and Star Division and Wargame Red Dragon. They made Wargame. Yeah, it's just a nice game. I love the detail in the models, and I mean the detail in the models of Broken Arrow are really good, but the terrain I think is so much better in this game. The terrain details are just insane. This game looks like incredible when you zoom in. Like if you zoom into the town, it's one of the biggest things that I really like about these games. It just generally likes so much detail. Like the little plow, the truck there with like the dirt being kicked up, the giant cabbages. I love the giant cabbages. It is similar. I mean, Broken Arrow took a lot of inspiration from these games. But this game is like almost 7 years old now, so the next generation of game from Unity Systems, I think, is just gonna be, it's gonna just blow everything else out of the water in terms of graphics, I think. Making a game engine hard? Oh yeah. So this is the same game engine that was used to make Ruse. So for those of you who know Ruse, like the game Ruse, this is the same game engine that was used to make Ruse. It used the Irish Zoom engine. It was the first game they made on this engine. I think. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Unless like active aggression, or not active aggression, active or direct action game engine. I don't know what game engine it was made on. It was their own custom game engine. I don't know if it was the Iris Zoom engine. Maybe it's like an old version. An old version.
It's hot in here.
Next Steel Division needs to take place in the Ardennes Theatre. Allow squads to ride on tanks. So when this game came out, it was supposed to have horses, and it was supposed to have tank riding, because there is a tank riding trait in the game, but they never implemented it just because it was too much work at the time, I think. Well, not too much work, but it was like out of scope, really. Like there was other things they wanted to focus on that was more important. Oh, there they go. There's a lot of stuff down there. This is crazy. I actually think they might repel this attack. They definitely will. Should I say that? Panther's dead. If the Firefly goes down, then yeah. Still the AT gun there as well. Give me the Normandy 44 pilot back. Have they do some World War III? All I basically is World War III. But if you mean like modern World War III, then sure. It would be interesting to see their take on it. I don't think personally that would be like the best choice for them. Maybe I would love to see like a Wargamer Dragon remastered or something like that with like insanely good graphics but the same gameplay or something like that. I think that would be a really popular game. It'd be like a really popular comeback for the Wargame series. It was just like the same game but with better graphics. They would get so many new viewers, or not viewers, but so many new like players and people buying the game. Like it would sell really well. I think Napoleon would be really good, or not necessarily like Napoleon, but like 100 Years War or something like that would be really cool. Maybe not 100 Years War, but I don't know. I mean, 100 Years War game would be interesting, but yeah, like musket gameplay would be really good for this engine. You could really have like full scale, like yeah, like Napoleon era line battles going on. It would be insane. That attack kind of left us in a bit of a hole. I'm gonna set up like the defenses again, I guess. Lost our eyes.
Any order, sir?
Oh, smoke cloud. Now the penalty boys are trying to come up the hill. There's one of them. Imagine trying to identify a target and all of that. And the next push might do the trick, eh? What I want is to resupply reinforce my infantry, and I need the ability to keep vehicles and sell what I want in Broken Arrow. Because Broken Arrow could have been like such a successful game, and it was a very successful game. It sold very well. When I say it could have been, it was a successful game. It's just unfortunately, it wasn't. Like the post-release support in that game was just abysmal. And when they said they didn't know how popular that game was going to be, like they had the stats from the open beta. They boosted their servers massively because they knew how many people would be playing it. I feel like they could have onboarded a lot more people post-release in order to account for the amount of development they would need after release. It's like, it's been mismanaged a lot, in my opinion. I said they were surprised how many people were doing multiplayer versus single player. Yeah, exactly. Like, the open beta, which was multiplayer only, had like over 500,000 people or some shit like play it. Like, are you kidding me? Like... Might sound silly, and I've said it before, but a Star Wars futuristic type RTS. Honestly, like a 40, we've said this 100 times before, but like a 40k version of this game would be nuts. Like a 40k, like done well in a Eugen Systems Iris Zoom engine would be insanely good. Like, it would just be, that would be immense. Can you really do that in game, or is he cheating? Oh, you mean this? These tanks cost like 10 points. So bear in mind I'm getting 115 points per minute. You can buy like 11 tanks per minute. So he's not cheating, Smith. It's just how many you can get. Either Still Division or is Tita off a strong player base in the beginning of the game's lifespan? Same thing happened with Normally 44. It's just because, I mean, the games just don't have any more content, so people aren't playing them as much anymore. The thing is with Still Division and Warno, they've had really good player counts for like how popular they were. Like if you go to Steam charts, they did really well. Both games did really well. Not like crazy well, but in terms of like retaining player base, they did fantastic. The player base has never really been too bad. You know, the player base was that the game came out and then it drops like all games do, and then the player base basically kind of went up or like stayed roughly the same for so long, and then beginning of this year was when it really like fell off because there was no more content, and they announced basically that there wasn't going to be any more content, so the game player base just people stopped playing, right? Still Division Normally 44 was the same, I'm pretty sure. Whereas it came out and it was really popular. It was really popular on release because of Paradox, but it maintained its player base for a long time, even though the player base was a lot smaller for this game. So this was like how long it was developed for, and then it kind of died around 2019 because that's when Still Division 2 was released. So like the player base here, like it released, it was doing really well, and then it had anywhere between 500 and 1,000 players until Still Division 2. which came out in like 2019 or something like that. Yeah, 2019. So everybody kind of shifted over. Still Division 2 did really well. Both of these games have been really successful in retaining their player base. Warno, maybe not so much. Although I say that, I mean, Warno's still pretty good. You know, they had early access, and then they released the game, and then the game actually maintained for a while, and then it's kind of fallen off a little bit this year, because of, this was when they had the bug that was stopping people from playing the game. Also, let's watch this one. It's mostly LG's guy. Yeah, the player base kind of fell off a cliff for them for Warno because they had the NVIDIA driver bug. Those need to probably stop, right? They're not going to hit anything while they're moving. Oh, okay, game's over. Just getting melee to work in this engine would be the key hurdle for a 40k game. You're 100% correct. Yeah, melee in this game would be rough. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, all the Legion games are very successful. Red Dragon did insanely well. That was a very, very popular game. I don't think any of Legion's games have hit the same player count that Wargame Red Dragon hit. And it's funny how, like, actually recently the player count's been going up. Maybe. Actually, I say that. I mean, Wargame Red Dragon's player count is less than Warno. And we're going back to what, 2014? Yeah, Warno's player count is actually higher than Red Dragon. Like, consistently, actually. Interesting. And of course there was Ruse, but I don't know if Ruse has stats because you can't sell it anymore when it's not on sale anymore. So Air Land Bundle came out, had 4,400 people on release. Bear in mind, this game fell off super hard really quickly because it was only out for like a year before Red Dragon came out. Same with European Escalation. So like this game came out in what, May 2013. This was like came out in August 2012. So basically a year between each game when they released these. Yeah. The start of Air Land Battle, I remember when Air Land Battle came out, that was so fun. That was so fun. I missed the next 10v10. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see how Broken Arrow is doing. The Broken Arrow Steam charts is so bugged though. Because the player count in game is different to that on Steam because of the multi-region. I mean, if we go by this, it's just slowly dying. Like it hasn't really gone up. A little bit of resurgence recently, actually, and because of the interesting thing I found was the announcement for the roadmap. I think actually brought quite a few players back. Like each weekend's kind of been peaking a little higher now. But the stats are so messed up on the Steam page because that was the playtest. Missed the Arnie spam that blocked out the sun. Well, I guess we are sitting in here for the time being. Yeah, you can still get Arnie spam in Warno if you like it. True. Don't have enough people to like. I appreciate you guys all sitting with me. There's like 2 spaces in the Goragavaria, but I don't want to leave you guys. Yeah, just download Warno and play KDA. Just Arnie spam. Be that guy that everyone hates in that game. If CPA had multiplayer mode, that would be fun. Yeah, it's a big technical hurdle though. There is so much going on behind the scenes in C-Power when it comes to calculations. The desync would be mental in that game. It would be cool. I 100% agree with you there. It would just be a very, very big technical hurdle. For me, new content is not the reason why I play a game. It's consistency of gameplay that keeps me going back. I mean, that's the great thing about Still Division 2 for me. Is like, I could have dropped this game years ago. But it's just so good. Like, even though we haven't even been having like many new maps. We didn't have like new maps for years. But like the new divisions all like played slightly different, and like there's multiple areas on a map, especially in like a team game that you can play on, and you're kind of mastering divisions in different areas of the maps, and there's so many different combinations now because there's so many different divisions. Like you do sometimes get, especially now that I don't even know how many hours I've got in the game, like 3,580 hours, I obviously get like a bit of deja vu sometimes when I'm doing the same thing with the same division in the same place in the map. But, you know, we're going to get there eventually. It took 6 years to get there, though. Did I choose a division? I did not, if you would like to give me a suggestion. Although we are going to be sat here for a little while. But yeah, the main thing I'm going to be doing on the channel, for anyone who's wondering, because the content's been a bit like sporadic recently. The main reason for that is because of my migraines. But I have a new treatment plan, I guess you could call it, for my migraines. So hopefully I can be a bit more consistent again. Privacy policy, thanks for the follow, man. Yeah, so the plan there is just going to be campaigns, mostly. I'm going to try and beast mode the campaigns. We're going to try and get through the second Southag campaign on the pack side. And I'm also going to be starting the Still Division 2 campaign. And then we will do, hopefully, a few gameplay videos. There's going to be more sea power, more regiments. Yeah. Why didn't you put some of the old Normandy 44 maps in the game? The engine's very different. Like if you go back and look at Still Division Normandy 44, the game looks completely different. Yeah, they're not compatible. They could like remake them, I guess, and put them in, but it's just a lot of work. I think like the issue they had with Still Division Normandy 44 and Still Division 2 is that there wasn't really a map maker for the engine, so they had to like manually make the like maps using sort of this weird convoluted system, which was really difficult. So in Warno it's a bit different because they have a map tool right now, which is really cool, and some people have made really good maps in Warno. So that's, yeah, something that Warner has a lot going for it. So you could like translate old maps from Still Division, from you know, their older games to Warno. Obviously, you wouldn't have all the assets you need because you can't add assets, but yeah, it's more possible now than it used to be, which is why they didn't. Yeah, and the scale was very different. True. Get those migraines seriously and get sleep and quiet when you need. So my migraines, I don't really have like. I have chronic headaches. Is basically what it is. It's not really migraines. I do get migraines, like proper migraines sometimes, and technically my chronic headaches are classed as migraines as well. But it's not what you'd see as like a generic headache. It's like or like a migraine. Quite often it's just splitting pain and not really any other symptoms. Like I don't feel sick. I don't have a sensitivity to light. It's just like sound doesn't bother me. So what I would always used to do when I was younger, when I had these migraines, was I just play games because it was like I would distract myself long enough for the pain to go away. But as I've gotten older, they've just kind of got worse. So now I've actually got medication for it. How long have I had chronic headaches? Probably since I was like, I don't know, 12, 13 years old. I've always had headaches and migraines in my life. So they like I said, they've got worse over the years. Especially like this year and last year was the worst. Like this year especially has been the worst year by far. Like I actually ended up going to hospital because I thought I was having a stroke. I'm laughing, but yeah, it was fucking painful. It was like so painful. It was like hurt in my neck and it hurt in my chest. So like the pain was like in my head and down the side of my neck and in my chest, and I was like, I need to go to hospital because this could be really bad. VB, what is VB in terms of this? Verteidigungsbereich to Lawn? But yeah, anyway, I like I said, I've got medication and stuff for it now, so we're all good. Don't worry about it. Why is the medical industry always focused on treating the issues instead of curing problems? That is true. Especially with the NHS. I feel like the NHS is really bad at preemptively fixing like issues that people have. But with what I have, there's no science for it at the moment. Like psychologists just don't, or not psychologists, neurologists don't know what causes what I have, unfortunately. I'm a bit in like the yeah, the hole in the science of headaches. It's like when I had my non-epileptic attacks. Like I had a thing that was called non-epileptic attack disorder, right? Which is where you have so much stress and anxiety in your life that your brain like shuts down and it basically puts you into a fit in order to like get attention. Like your body's asking for somebody to help you, and so you have an epileptic attack, and you don't have any control when this happens. It's horrible. And when this happened, I remember the neurologist being like, well, there's not really any way to explain like what happened other than here's a list of symptoms of things that can go with this, but we don't know why it happens. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's great. And then like a few years ago, they renamed it to functional and neurological symptoms. So that now includes non-epileptic attacks. And there's like another bunch of symptoms that goes with that are all caused by like stress and anxiety, basically. And certain people, especially like more recently, over time have started to be put in this area because a lot of people are having like epileptic fits and stuff like that, but they're not epileptic, and they're like, why is this happening? So now they're like realizing that there's something wrong in the brain of certain people, and you're getting put in this category, but you don't know why. You know, like there's no science behind it. There's no reason that people know of. There's no like medical science. At least not that I know of. There might be more stuff now. You know, this is the sort of thing that's like every year they find out new stuff about this stuff. But I think the next thing I'm going to do in my own time, because I basically was meditating for a long time, and that would help me a lot. Just like, you know, bringing down the stress and anxiety is huge, like in general. Making sure that you're living more of a peaceful life and worrying less about things. And I went and saw a psychologist and did all of that. So like I sorted out my life that way, and that helped loads. But the thing I'm going to try now is creatine. Not for the like muscle building, but apparently creatine can help with cognitive stuff. So I'm really curious if I like dose up on creatine, if it will help my migraines as well. So I'm going to try that. Apparently there's not, like, from all of the stuff that I've been reading, I like reading like sort of scientific reports, and generally with like creatine there's not really any negative side effects. So I feel like it's a good thing to try, because it could help a lot, and there's not really any negative to doing it. So sometimes too less sleep or food. Sometimes get migraines. Could be as simple as the right below your neck. Oh, I've gone through all of that, Farmer. I've gone through so many things like that. This isn't something that's like just coming up more recently, right? This is something I've been dealing with my whole life. But yeah, I mean, for a lot of people, absolutely. The brain power, one day the stream is going to turn on to a swole Vulcan. Imagine. Oh gosh. I drink a lot of water when taking that, from what I heard. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I drink a lot of water anyway, so it's not. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Like you guys see me drink Monster all the time, but I only drink Monster when I'm streaming, so that I can keep my energy up. Most of the time throughout the day, I drink water. It's like almost all I drink. And if I'm not streaming, I don't drink a Monster. Like, it's not like I have one every evening. I have one every evening I'm streaming, which is most days a week. But yeah. New athlete who suffered from anxiety so bad that he used to have to take turns before games to deal with his upset stomach. Yeah, anxiety and stress can like affect your body in so many weird ways. It really can. An injury to my spinal cord just below the brainstem, and I tried OTC nerve stimulants, and it was the worst mistake I've made. Red Bull is better for you. I saw some video recently where they put Monster under a microscope. It wasn't pretty. I think like normal Monster is horrific. It really is. But the ultra energy stuff is not that bad. Especially if you look at all of the, you know, the ingredients that go into the zero sugar, like ultra. It's a lot better. Full of plastics and shit. I'm sorry, but most of what we eat has some sort of plastics in it. Probably these days. You could put a lot of things under it. You could put your bread under a fucking microscope and you'd probably find the same. Like, everything goes through so many machines nowadays that, yeah, it does happen. Are you looking for the cause of your migraines or how to cure it? Well, both, I guess. I've never really been able to pin down what causes them. This is the big trouble that I have with my life. Like, no matter what I change, like say if I stop drinking Monster for a month just to see if that makes a difference. Nope, doesn't make a difference. What about if I like change my pillow, right? Yeah, for example. Yeah, doesn't work. What about if I, don't sit on the computer for a few weeks? Nope, doesn't make a difference. Like I can go on holiday, for example, and I'll still have migraines when I'm away. The only place I would say that I have less frequent migraines is when I'm in like a sunny place. Obviously, like vitamin D, you would say is maybe an issue, but I have supplements for vitamin D, so maybe it's like natural vitamin D specifically. Maybe. I don't think it's to do with my neck. I implemented doing like neck exercises. Like every morning, I'm like stretching my neck now, like an old man. So yeah. So you're screwed in the UK if the sun helps. Vulcan moves to Spain, Arc's being teased. Vulcan moving out of Britain is definitely a possibility. I don't know when. At the moment I'm very comfortable where I am, so I don't think it will be anytime soon, but you never know how bad Britain's going to get, so we will see. Part of me doesn't want to leave Britain because, like, can be a little bit patriotic in a sense that I feel like maybe I should, if I leave, I'm kind of part of the problem because I'd be taking my contributions away from the system and therefore the system gets worse. And I think there's a lot of like, there is some responsibility in that. And that has been happening a lot in the UK recently, where people are leaving the UK and therefore the UK gets worse because there's not as much incentive to stay in the UK. And it just makes the whole issue worse. Like they're increasing tax again, right? In the UK. And it's just it's going to keep causing it. A lot of people in my tax bracket, like people who earn a decent wage, are just going to leave the country and work somewhere else. Like self-employed people who earn a decent amount of money, they're just going to leave. Why bother? Like it's the world's like the internet has opened up the opportunity for people to just move away and work in a different country and have better quality of life. So why wouldn't you? I don't blame people for doing it at all. I'm on the dole, pay my dole. It's funny with my girlfriend. It's like I pay as much tax, as much in tax as she earns in a year, and it's like, like when am I paying? Like I'm probably paying in tax like maybe 3 families' income or some shit in a year, and like based on benefits or something. And it's just like, why am I getting taxed this much money? The UK is in a decline, but a lot of places are, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, it is the same in a lot of places. You are 100% correct. Europe, especially, I think, is struggling right now, big time. I think America's always been struggling, but the countries like it's so like it's America's like a series of countries that is one country, right? Because of the different states, so it's kind of different depending on where you live in the UK, in the US, I imagine. I think the next best place to live It's probably like Asia, like over that side of the planet. It's going to be a lot better. Should just move to China. Maybe not. maybe want to be a bit more, have a bit more freedom. Like sort of like Thailand or like not Indonesia, but yeah, somewhere around there. North Korea, perfect. Perfect. How can we keep giving boomers 5% more in pensions each year without taxing the young? Like I'm of a I'm of a mind that there should be way more money put into education, like financial education, education about like the internet in general, like AI, stuff like this. There should be way more money put into that stuff, right? Because and then you take away a lot of the tax benefits, or a lot of benefits and pension stuff to fuel that. And then if people get old and they're so old and they don't have a pension because they were stupid when they were younger, fuck them. And same with like people who like the other thing is like education on family planning, right? You give them the information they need. If they get to a point where they're running out of money because they didn't manage their finances properly, fuck them. Like you shouldn't be making other people pay for them. I'm not saying fuck the old people, I'm saying fuck the dumb people. Like, why should I be paying for their wages and their benefits? I don't know. Is that like I don't know. Is that bad? I don't know. Like, I don't mind paying tax for things like the NHS, right? I feel like that's like such a privilege to have. You know, the ability to know that if something really bad happens to you, that your healthcare is free. That's really cool. Having a good police force, having like these kind of things, I really don't mind paying tax for that kind of thing. But when I see people who just like are not trying to better themselves whilst taking from the system, that is the most irritating thing in my life. One of the most, anyway. Like, I've known people who will purposefully work less hours because they make more money from benefits. I hate those people. Like, I understand why they're doing it, because the system incentivizes it, but at the same time, if you work more hours and you work harder, there's more potential for you to grow in your where you're working, and you could become a manager, and then you earn even more money, and whatever. Like, there's maybe not every job, but a lot of jobs. You if you work hard, you can kind of push your way through a company, and earn more money because of that, instead of like just sitting on your ass working like 16 hours a week and claiming benefit. Yeah, I think that you're 100% correct there as well, Brad. If there are people who can't do that because of health, sure. I don't mind that kind of thing. It's more the lazy people that is like the bane of our society. But you can't really get around that. But then again, you kind of can. I think, as I said, if you put more money into education at a younger age, a lot more people would be motivated to make themselves better. They would be more motivated to do better in their lives if their education was good. Hey Vulcan, how come I've never seen you play the combat mission series? Mainly just because it's a bit slow for me. Combat mission's always been a game that's like a bit too realistic, I guess. It's a bit too slow, like it's not as pretty as some of the other games I play. Just not as appealing to me. And the other side of the coin is it takes a long time to learn a game like that. And I don't think that it would have value to me to learn it. That's basically it. When are we doing the VFB meetup? The Volcon. The Volcon. Yeah. So next year, I am going to be starting to look for a venue or like a place where we could do a Volcon. Yeah, it would be really cool. And then I also need to talk to people I would be doing it with and see if they're like really on board or not. Because it's going to really be, it needs to be a team effort. I don't think I could handle like setting up an event like that all on my own. So like my girlfriend will help me. She's good at doing events and stuff. So that would be useful. And I don't know if she'd be good at doing computer-based events, but we'll see. Is there a plan to give Broken Arrow a try Tuesday? Yeah, I will be playing Tuesday. Yep, we'll be back on Broken Arrow on Tuesday. In Germany, overtime, extra work is not incentivized. On the contrary, less. Yeah, I don't mean overtime necessarily. I don't mean overtime necessarily. Is there like another lobby open that we're fighting against or something? No, that just ended, so hopefully we fell. I don't know if overtime really comes into that. What I mean is people taking... I feel like if you're working 16 hours, and if you're working like 30 hours, you should not be paid the same. If you see what I mean. Like, so there are, in the UK, if you work 16 hours and you claim benefits, you're probably getting them paid the same as somebody who's working 30 hours. Oh shit, didn't they just fill that lobby instead? Fuck. Is Broken Arrow getting an update Tuesday? Maybe? I don't know. Did they say that? I think the dole should be based on minimum wage, that way it's not incentivized to go on the dole rather than work. There's a lot of ways you can do it. But in the UK, it's very broken right now. And they had a thing called like the two-child policy, where after your second child in the UK, if you're on benefits, you don't get paid like the benefit for the child, like the children afterwards, right? So you get paid full benefits for your first and second child, but then any child you have after that, you don't get the full amount. Whereas they've recently reneged on that. Now they're incentivizing people to have more children again and increase the burden on benefits, which I don't know why they done that, but it's whatever. Politics is weird. Politics is weird. Yeah, unfortunately people just jumped over to the other lobby. I don't think we're going to be able to get another game going tonight. Fuck. I'll open up EU5 for a bit, and we'll see if we can wait around for a game. But looks like it's a goner. So the schedule for next week, guys, yeah, Tuesday will be Broken Arrow, Wednesday will be Warno, Thursday will be Europa Universalis Venice playthrough, and Sunday will be maybe Steel Division Sunday, although what I might do is put a poll on the Discord, maybe. I don't know where to put it. Where should I put the poll? For what people want to see. But you'll be like probably Warno. We could do, maybe I should just be doing like Warno on Sunday instead of Steel Division, and then we do something else on Wednesday now. I could do that. That might be the easiest way to do it. Move Warno to Sundays. Oh, this most players go to bed for tomorrow. Wait, well, it should be like, you know, you got Americans. Tempest Rising. Did Tempest Rising like do very well? I think it did sell pretty well as far as I heard. Oh, York's pulling a lot of people. Crazy. Why is that? Is it's like the only city in the north? The only city in the north. I should probably build another city in the north because we're sucking up a lot of people. Holy crap. Even the control's terrible there as well. Am I going to update the Broken Arrow decks on the Discord? They should be up to date. Some of them might be a bit funny. But the majority of them should be basically up to date. The ruling class needs more people. This is why the population across the entire Western world is on the decline. Due to low birth rates, because it's so expensive to have kids. But immigration is encouraged so strongly, pretty much everywhere in the West. Yeah, but I mean, if kids on the dole ain't gonna be ruling class. And I don't know how you'd tackle that. Is it, honestly speaking, like the whole thing is just like a shit show when it comes to figuring out how a country works and how best to deal with that kind of thing. Great troops and workers. Not if they too have children and sit on the door. Yeah. Seeing those graphs showing the price of living versus income between the 90s and now is crazy. Yeah, that is pretty nuts, yeah. True. Yeah. Oh, we're up to 14 people. Whoa, crazy. I'm gonna get to the point where I'm gonna start a game and it's gonna be like 10 to 12 or something, and I'm gonna have to like go. I don't really have much more time. Like, if it doesn't start before half 11, I'm gonna call it a day. Create the colonial charter here, maybe. I already used up all my money. Billionaires shouldn't be a thing. Yeah, maybe. That's just difficult. Like, how do you... At what point do you stop people making money? Like, would someone who is, like, incredibly intelligent still want to work if they weren't making money? You know, say they got to the threshold where, like, oh, they're about to become a billionaire, so now they're taxed like crazy, so they basically never make any money. Why would those people, like, do anything? There's got to be some sort of incentive, and I think, like, money in general is probably one of the biggest incentives in the world. Like, I wouldn't say, like, money is a big incentive for me, necessarily. I'm still going to be sat here streaming, even if you guys, like, stop watching me, probably. Because I enjoy it. It's like my hobby, right? It's more than my job. It's a bit different from my YouTube channel, I guess. But my goal with YouTube has always been make enough money to live whilst doing this as a job. Like, basically being able to support myself whilst enjoying my hobby. And I kind of am there, and I'm very privileged to be there. That's nice. But, like, beyond that, it's like, well, what do I do with my life now? I'm kind of, I'm at a ceiling when it comes to, like, doing games like this, like Still Division 2, Warno, like Still Division 2, Warno, you know, Broken Arrow, like that's my ceiling. It's like, as popular as those games get is how it's like a threshold for like how popular my channel can get. So I'm kind of just sat here waiting on the next big thing, because Broken Arrow kind of shit the bed. I think I wait for this to be ready. I'm trying to get this colony to actually be good. I could make this like a better colony, but we'll just keep that as part of England. In the US is seeing people that make a third of what I make driving around in fancy new cars. Meanwhile, me with my 11-year-old car struggling to find something that's a reasonable price. That's called finance, mate. Probably. They probably don't own their car, they're borrowing their car, basically. Solution is easy but hard to implement due to lack of political will. Just ensure people and companies pay their taxes instead of having so much fiscal optimization. Could certainly farm a lot more money from companies using tax, but the issue with doing that, like say if like the US turned around to all the big companies and said, oh, give me like a fuck ton of tax, all those companies are just going to go to China or like wherever else is better for them. And that's the big problem. You know, it would have to be like a world-based approach, because otherwise there's always going to be a country that is going to want to capitalize on that situation. It requires a coordinated effort, but not just a coordinated effort, but on a world scale. On a world scale. Elon Musk and Bezos rule the world pretty much. Not sure how smart they are and how much they inherited. So the UK trying to fix the price of living, they're putting blocks on IMGA, and now this thing about digital ID for anyone that wants to work in the UK. Yeah, they're spending so much money on shit that don't matter, for sure. The issue with like that kind of thing is it's just political. It's 100% just political gain. It's not really because it's good for the country to do it. It's just because you can make it relevant enough to the masses that people support it. You can say to parents, oh, your kids are watching porn, so now we need digital ID, so support us in government so we can implement it. And it's like, okay.
Bang on!
Sure. And then that happens, and they waste loads of money doing it, because they said they were going to do it. Car debt is actually worth 10 times what the cost of the car is because it's being sold to 100 different entities. Yeah. Hey, P-Bet, what's up? Well, it's time for a raid. Yeah, sorry, we're having a bit of a political conversation whilst playing EU5 on a Steel Division 2 stream because we can't get a lobby together. Yeah, great time. Thank you very much for the raid, dude. Appreciate it. What were you playing? I'm just sat here staring at this game. Right, should we just like embrace Lutherian? I feel like we should, because it'd be funny. I don't really care about this campaign anymore, to be honest. It's not Iron Man, so it doesn't matter. Spread the Bibles far and wide. Holy moly, these names. No, I think I do want that to be in there. Yes, sir. Oh, we're at war. I keep forgetting we're at war with Mali. I guess they're still doing their thing, so that's fine. Damn, it's so complicated. It is kind of complicated. I spent the first 40 hours of this game in the first 100 years. Considering that's like a fifth of the game. Well, not even a fifth game. Because it kind of is. Just kill that army. Yeah, but no. Just wait until like all of the politicians get caught with their pants down, right? I'm going to be completely honest, guys. I don't think we can play Steel Division. I gotta go. Like, I'm not going to start a game now. Unfortunately. Sorry. I think what we'll do, like I said, next weekend, next Sunday, we will... I think we'll just do Warno. Should I just say we'll just do Warno? Maybe I'll do something else on Wednesday. Maybe we do like Co 3 on Wednesday, and then we do Warno on Sunday. And then like Steel Division, we can do like occasionally. Like we can set up an event or something where we play a bit of Steel Division. We're going to Tempest Rising. I did enjoy playing Tempest Rising, especially the multiplayer was really fun for a little while. But I think that playing Tempest Rising was really fun multiplayer until I figured out every unit basically, and then it became a bit boring. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys very much for coming along today. P-Bat, thanks for the raid, man. So sorry I'm not actually playing Still Division 2. Unfortunately, it's just not enough people. Yeah, we'll probably mess around doing like 2v2, 3v3s, 4v4s, like, you know, another time when we do like a specific stream for it. Like maybe when I do like 12-hour subathons or stuff like that. That's like the time that we can get people together and do some more Still Division in future. But it seems like today is the day that Still Division is kind of over. Our first Still Division Sunday, which is really sad. It's like 7 years, maybe more. I don't know when Still Division Omni 44 came out, but let's have a look. 2017, it would have been like 8 years. Yeah, about 8 years. 8, maybe a bit more, but about 8 years of Still Division Sunday. It's a sad day. Sad day. And then depending on the game, you talk about Master Command or something else. I guess Master of Command's not really Napoleonic. It's like, be specific, it's not really Napoleonic. The 7 Years' War, right? Actually, it's 7 Years' War, it's not Napoleonic. But yeah, I have tried it. Yes, it is really good, but it's less of a stream game for me because it's more focused on single player. I really like the thing that I like the most, and the thing that I've enjoyed the most about Still Division is the multiplayer. I love playing with you guys. I think the community coming together and enjoying the game is the best part about the streams. Like playing like Broken Arrow, for example, with the stream, and playing Still Division with the stream over the years, and playing Warno with the stream. That's been really fun. And I reckon what we could do is like maybe do Co3 more, and we do that with the stream. We can run like, you know, fun custom games, or like 3v3s, 4v4s, like queued 3v3s and 4v4s. I think that could be really interesting. Kind of pivot a little bit to Common Heroes on a day. Yeah, it's officially no longer Still Division Sunday, it is Strategy Sunday. So there will always be a strategy game on Sunday, but I think Warno is going to take the slot, because I don't think I want to do Company Heroes 3 next week instead of Warno. Well, like I said, we'll do Tuesday next week will be Broken Arrow. Wednesday will be Company Heroes 3. Thursday we'll do European Universalis 5, and then on Sunday we'll do Warner. That's what's going to happen next week. Warno shall take the place of Still Division until we get another game, which will hopefully be Still Division 3. If Still Division 3 comes next, that would be so cool. Be so cool. Anyway, I'm going to save this. We're going to call it a day. Thank you guys very much again for coming along. Thank you, yeah, Maurice for the Prime, Bait for the Prime, Nico for the Prime, Bardus for the gifted sub. Thanks to the patrons, thanks to the mods, thanks to the YouTube members. I will see you all on Tuesday. Thanks for the chat, I guess, if not the gameplay. I'll see you on Tuesday, 8 PM for Warno. Have a good night, guys. Catch you later.